Hello book lovers! This video is actually not about books, it's about movies because everybody likes movies, right? Actually, I don't really like that many movies that are out now, but like current movies within the last couple years, but I used to love movies when I was in high school. I watched so many movies. So, I've seen people do videos on their booktube channels about like their top 10 favorite movies or something, and I was gonna do that, but I mean, I just want to show you like all the things I like. All of them. Not really all of them, because I have like a lot of movies, a lot, and I could not show you them all. But I started grabbing the ones that I, have really been like, yay, I love this movie, speaking. Anyway, I counted and I have 40. I have 40 movies to show you, so I'm not really going to talk too much about them. I'm just going to like whip through them because really I just want you to get a better idea of like me, of the stuff that I like, so that, maybe we can find out if we have more things in common, and you guys should tell me. So tell me in the comments what ones of these movies that you like too. Yep, okay, so we're gonna get started, and to try to make some sense of this, since there's so many, I divided them into 7 categories by genre, because I like a wide variety of stuff, as you will see. But some of the genres don't make much sense, but that's okay. That's okay. We're gonna start with the ones that are easiest. So, first category is horror. I love horror movies, love. But the thing about horror movies is so many of them are terrible, and I really like the terrible ones too, but I'm just gonna put some of the ones that I really thought were actually really good horror movies that I really love. Here now. Scream, the whole trilogy, plus the new 4th one, even though it wasn't as good, but I love this trilogy. It's not actually scary, but it's good. Yep, because you have to figure out who the killer is, and I think that was like the best part about horror movies, like older horror movies, whereas now they're just about like ghosts and stuff. So yeah, great. Much older, but Nightmare on Elm Street. I actually have the entire box set, but I didn't feel like holding that up, so this is the first one, and I love me some Freddy Krueger. House of Wax. Come on, Chad Michael Murray is in this, and Jared Padalecki. That's 2 people from Gilmore Girls, better known as other stuff now. Chad is from One Tree Hill, and Jared Padalecki is from Supernatural. I'm sure lots of people on here will know that. But they're both in this horror movie. Bonus, Paris Hilton's also in it. So yeah, if that doesn't make you curious to watch it, then I don't know what will. And The Hitcher, also newer. This is a remake. This is starring Sophia Bush, and that's the reason I had to watch it, because I'm obsessed with Sophia Bush. I think she's the most beautiful woman on the planet. She's from One Tree Hill. She's not on the cover, so I can't really show you her, but this was really well done. Next category, comedies. Easy A, probably the newest of all of the movies on my list, but yeah, and probably the one everyone will know the best because it's newer and it was really popular, but brilliant. Fanboys, starring Kristen Bell. Not really starring, because no, but that's in my mind. She's always starring in anything that she's in because she's awesome. But it's about these guys who are obsessed with Star Wars and it's just stuff. Yes. Chasing Amy. I am obsessed with all Kevin Smith movies, but this one's my favorite, and I don't really think it quite belongs in the comedy category because out of all of his movies, I think it's kind of the most serious. Like, it has a serious like subject matter, but I mean, it's Kevin Smith, so it's always going to be comedy no matter what. And also Mallrats. Clear Kevin Smith comedy, brilliant, love it, funny. It takes place in a mall. Like, I mean, really. Like, really. And The Sweetest Thing. This is a little bit more adult. Because, I mean, I think, well, Kevin Smith is adult too, but this is like a raunchy movie. I don't know if you would expect that from the cover, but it's a girly, funny, really dirty movie. Yep. So, you probably shouldn't watch it if you're young. Anyway. Action! I love action movies. I do. So, Transformers, which possibly doesn't really quite belong in this category, but whatever. Con Air. Nicolas Cage. Just pretty much enough said, but Nicolas Cage, yeah. With long hair. Red Eye. I wasn't sure to put this in horror or action, but it's starring Rachel McAdams, 'cause awesome, and it was good. Yep. Armageddon. Who does not love Armageddon? I mean, like, seriously though, I think this is like a brilliant movie. It's just Good. Cellular, so good. So good. Chris Evans is gorgeous, and yeah, this plot was just, I thought that it was well done, very well done, and also like it's like this thriller actiony plot, but then there's all these really, really funny lines thrown in, and it's just great. Face Off, more Nicolas Cage, and also John Travolta, and yes. And Speed. Yeah, I'm kind of a nerd. I loved this movie. This was a good movie, guys. It was, yeah. I realized that a lot of these movies are like from the 80s or like 90s, and you people were probably not even born yet. I feel like a lot of the people watching these videos probably were not even born yet, but that's just, check it out. You should check it out, because movies back then were better. They were just better. That's it. That's the end of my rant. We gotta continue because we got a lot of movies. Children's movies, because who doesn't love those? Madagascar, so freaking funny. Tuck Everlasting, because, aw, and I just recently read the book and it was so brilliantly written. The Wizard of Oz, I mean, this is my favorite movie of all time, so there you go. Hocus Pocus, because, yeah, you have to watch it. Every Halloween I watch this movie. National Treasure. Again with the Nicolas Cage. And I thought maybe actually I should probably put this into action, but then people would have laughed at me because people laugh at this movie in general, but I love this movie. Whatever. Beauty and the Beast, my favorite Disney movie ever, because, yeah, Belle reads. I think most girls who love reading, yeah, and, like, you know, are around here probably love this movie. Did that make sense? I meant most people that watch, like, BookTube videos probably identify with Belle and probably love this movie the best. That's just, in my experience, like, my friends all kind of love that the best, too. There. Yep. Yeah, I don't know. And finally, Now and Then. This is much, much older. I think it came out in 95, actually. I just looked it up. So, I mean, I didn't mean much older, but I meant much older than the rest. Never mind what I'm saying. I bet a lot of people have not even heard of this movie, but it's brilliant. Teen comedies, and when I say that, I mean teen comedies that I was watching when I was in high school, so not like Easy A now, because, yeah. Get over it. You've probably never heard of this movie, but you should watch it, because honestly, it's friggin' hilarious, and Shane West is in it. One really good thing about teen comedies when I was in high school is that Shane West was in them. Or not even just comedies, teen movies. A Walk to Remember? Shane West. Just watch anything for Shane West. 10 Things I Hate About You. One of my favorite movies of all time. Seriously. Seriously. And Heath Ledger. This was the first thing I ever saw Heath Ledger in, and I fell in love with him instantly, and, well, that's sad, but he was really, really beautiful in this movie. Ow, that hurt. Okay. And finally, Varsity Blues. James Vanderbeek. Dawson's Creek is in this movie. So, there you go. That's enough reason to watch that. Next category, drama, or what I like to call serious movies, because I don't think drama is I don't know. Anyway, not comedies. Movies that are like, that are just good stories. 13. This was brilliant. This was friggin' brilliant, and, the girl, what is her name? Nikki Reed? Most people probably know her from Twilight, but she wrote this movie. I mean, come on. She wrote this movie when she was 13. Or she might have been a couple years older, but she wrote it about her life when she was 13. And just, yeah, I have a lot of respect. For Nikki Reed. And Evan Rachel Wood is the other lead. And it's just, it's like a gut-wrenching story. It's, yeah. Dead Poets Society. Classic. Just, yes. And finally, one of my definitely top 5 favorite movies of all time, Life is a House, starring Hayden Christensen pre-Star Wars, and he's all punked out in this movie, like little blue streaks in his black hair, and like lip rings and makeup, and oh, he is yummy. Yes, but also, God, this is a tearjerker, and it's just brilliant. It's like one of those things, sometimes, the reason I like serious movies is because I watch them and it makes me, like, as a writer, I, like, just, you feel something, and I want to be able, it inspires me to go start writing some stuff, even though I don't write movies, but you know what I mean, inspired me to write stuff that makes other people feel things too. Everybody should feel all the things, okay? And the last category, the one that is kind of not really a category, is older movies. And clearly some of these in this pile were older, but these are just the ones that, I was watching them when I was younger. Yes, I don't know how to explain this category. We're just gonna go. Rocky Horror Picture Show. I could have put this in comedy, but whatever. Rocky Horror Picture Show. I mean, if you aren't enticed by the cover, then yeah. Star Wars! The original trilogy, of course. I do have the newer ones, but no. Star Wars! Back to the Future trilogy. Come on, Back to the Future. If you don't love Back to the Future, then you've probably never seen Back to the Future. So, see it now. Go. Go. Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Now, see, I could have put this in teen comedy, but it was older than, it didn't come out when I was in high school. It came out in the 80s, and it's funny. Girls Just Want to Have Fun. Now, this is definitely older, also 80s, but, I think my mom told me to watch it. And it's just, yeah. Sarah Jessica Parker, the girl from Sex and the City, before Sex and the City, way before. Dirty Dancing, again, a movie that I watched because of my mom, and come on. Clue. This could have gone in comedies. This is definitely a comedy, but it's much older, and it's exactly what it sounds like. It's a movie based on the board game Clue. And Tim Curry is in it, who also, dressed in a corset in Rocky Horror Picture Show. So that's just, yep. Pump Up the Volume. I could have put this kind of more in the serious category, I think, or the teen movies. See, these things go in a lot of categories, but they're older. This is 80s movies, and this is Christian Slater, and he looks pretty yummy in this. You can't really tell from the cover, but anyway, it's just, trust me. Trust me, it's good. Grease 2. Yes, Grease 2, not Grease 1. I do have Grease 1, and of course I love it. I'm definitely in the minority of people in the world who prefer Grease 2 over Grease 1. Yep. I'm probably in the minority of people in the world who have watched this movie. Did that make sense? Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people didn't even know that there was a Grease 2, but you know what? Yeah, it's so much better. So much better in a corny 80s movies way, but it's just so much better. I love it. I love it. I love it. And finally, Footloose, the original. I do own the remake, and I actually liked it, but, come on, original Footloose. Again, recommendation from my mother, so clearly my mother has good taste in some things. Yeah. Anyway, done. That was a lot of movies, and I tried to not talk a lot about them. I'm going to try to edit this to get it as short as possible, but let's face it, it'll probably be at least 10 minutes like almost all of my videos are. I'm trying to work on that. I swear I'm trying to work on that. I'm almost done with school, I swear, and then I am making so many videos. Yes, so many. Oops. Oh. I just knocked over the pile of 40 videos that I've been putting on my floor. That'll be fun to pick up, and it's going to be fun to put all these back where they belong. Anyway, good thing that I don't have any type of organization for them whatsoever, otherwise it would be really painful. But anyway, that's my movies that I like. It's not even close to all of the movies that I like, but it's just the ones that I just, yes. So, talk to me about these movies, because, yeah, if you've even heard of any of these movies, because I know. I think I'm showing my age a little bit with this. I'm 27, so this is whatever. Whatever. I have good taste in movies. Yep, you probably don't agree with that right now. But anyway, if anybody out there likes these movies, any of them, talk to me about them. Talk to me about them in the comments, or do video responses of your favorite movies. And yeah, you can probably do 10 and not 40 like me, because I'm crazy, but there you go. That's all for today. Goodbye. Yep, bye. We now go watch some movies.